Shalom, shalom Israel partners, and welcome to our weekly report. It's so good to come back to you from the soul of America. Next week, we're going to go back to London and after that to Israel. So for now, as we are still in America, I want to tell you real quick about what's happening in Israel. We're learning that there's a big issue right now within the government of Israel, with the religious parties are voting against the government, and most likely the government of Israel is about to fall down right now. The religious parties, just like we spoke before, they don't want their people to participate in the war efforts against Hamas, against the different enemies of Israel. The young people are not going to service, and the government of Israel, together with the military, says right now that after almost 2 years of war, Israel and the army needs more personnel. We need more people to carry the burden, and the religious people must get under the stretcher and help us carry this burden, because we lost a lot of lives of soldiers and many has been injured, a lot of wounds, and we need the numbers. Otherwise, Israel will not able to win the war. And we are talking right now that we are in the midst of negotiations with the Hamas. Even today, we're recording on a Wednesday, we heard that the American negotiators that went to the countries that are hosting the discussions, the talks, the negotiations, and told them what Israel has been offering has been very generous, and yet Hamas doesn't accept it. They didn't even bring the answer of Hamas to Israel because it's unacceptable. Even the American representatives to the talks, and one of them is a Palestinian American, spoke to Hamas. He was very furious. He was very mad, and he said, listen, guys, the fact that you don't want to compromise and go for the very generous offer is very bad even for our own people, the Palestinians that are being killed because you're hiding behind them and you're launching attack on Israelis. This should stop. Almost about time to come to an end of this longest war in the history of Israel, to find a solution and to bring the hostages back home. Please keep on standing with us. Pray with us that the Hamas will accept the terms, that Israel will be in a place where we will get our hostages back home and we can work together to restore our government, to restore our army, to restore our military. Israel has been in a war for such a long time against 7 different fronts. It's time to finish it right now. Yes, it's true that we cannot compromise on one thing. We cannot let Hamas govern in Gaza so they can restore their power, renovate their military, and starts to launch another 7th of October and another 7th of October. This we cannot allow. But we are willing to release even terrorists with blood on their hands just so Israel will get our people back and so we can bring some kind of peace to the land. We are facing so many challenges in the economy, in the security, in the social little waving of live streams between different Israeli parts, between different Jewish organizations. We need to restore things. We need your prayer as Christian people grafted together to the Jewish roots of your faith. We need your prayers. We need your support. We need your intercession to help us bring peace between the Jews and the Jews themselves. That's what we're facing. We're facing a huge breach of trust, a huge challenge between different parties within Israel that are not letting us win the war against our enemies. The enemies are watching the same issues that we faced before the October 7th attack, the same dispute, the same lack of unity is encouraging the enemies of Israel now not to compromise, to watch what's happening within Israel and to say to themselves, let us hold back a little bit. Let us disagree with what they offer us, and the government and the people of Israel will fall into their own holes because of their disaccords. Let us watch what they're doing there, and our Allah will prevail. Our Allah will take over their God. We should not let it happen. Please, again, I'm going back to the same old updates that I used to bring you for years and years before the October 7th, telling you the enemies of Israel are watching. They're watching the disaccords. they're watching the lack of unity, and they have a 1,000-year plan to take us down. And if Israel goes down, the rest of the West is next. So we are together in the same boat. We have to pray together for resilience, for strength, for unity, and then no enemy can come against us. No weapon that formed against the people of God will prevail. Your prayers, standing with Israel, our prayers, those who want unity, they will prevail. We shall win, and the enemies of Israel will go down.
Hello, friends. I'm Donna Clement Petrushka, and I am honored to invite you to something truly extraordinary, the Kim Clement Prophecy Vault. Now you can gain unprecedented access to my father's entire digitized video archive. Every prophetic moment, every powerful teaching, every anointed worship session is now available to you in the Prophecy Vault. Plus, I'm excited to share that my dad's special School of the Prophets teachings are included, offering you deep, transformative lessons on hearing God's voice and understanding his revelations. Your partnership is crucial. Not only will you gain access to these incredible resources, but you'll also help us continue the vital work of preserving, digitizing, and adding new Kim Clement material to the archives. I'm inviting you to step into the Kim Clement Prophecy Vault. Let's embark on this journey of revelation together, and I can't wait to see you inside.
There's this strange balance and delicate line that we have to walk where we have to obey God despite what we feel. And that can be difficult, just in general. And we also have to find a way to dig deeper than our current emotional state.
At times, I would go back and just listen to those old tapes, those old teachings about faith and how I was feeling at the time. And that helps me. It gets me out of that place.
How often are we like on a mountaintop? Are we having a mountaintop moment? Honestly, in walking with God 50, 60 years, that's not the way it is.
Watch now at real-faith.tv.
To celebrate our newest launch, Rev 7, I'm bringing you an amazing introductory offer, plus an exclusive overstock sale that you're not going to want to miss. Rev 7 is our premium energy drink that tastes great and gives you energy all day with no jitters and no crashes. That's because there's no sugar and no caffeine. I'm so sure you're going to love Rev 7 that for a limited time you can try our 3-pack absolutely free. Or check out our Percale bed sheets. I can't believe I'm even going to say this. Every color, every style, every size, only $29.88. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save 20% on our Rev 7 12-packs or try our introductory 3-pack absolutely free. And our Percale bed sheets, all sizes only $29.88, even the queens and kings. Inventory is extremely limited, so order now.
We here at the House of Destiny are partnering with you to let our viewers, of course, know about your company. It's Beverly Hills Precious Metal.
Andrew, explain how that works.
So I'll walk you through it right now. So if you go to bh-pm.com, right there on the homepage, you'll see a form that you could fill out. And that form is very important in letting us know how we can help you. So you just put in your first name, last name, email address, phone number. There's a section that says, how did you hear about us? And in there, put Kim Clement. And then there's a portion where you could write a couple of notes down on the bottom. Usually within about 24 to 48 hours, we'll contact you by phone call, and then we'll go over everything with you. This isn't a high pressure deal. We always recommend that if you feel uncomfortable, take a step back, pray about it. You will gain the answers that you need by doing that, and come back to us when you're comfortable.